You're damaging yourself? Vacuum suction. Didn't even get Ellie there. One of you will die, probably you. Star Rain. Miss. Easy dodge, Ellie. Don't kill Tia. Okay, short circuit. Fine. You need to heal yourself ASAP before you die again. Dude, that self-destruct kind of hurt. You attack. Steal the crit from Ellie and Tiger Charge. Boom, lots of damage. And I think, oh, you have Dark Matter now because of the EP cut too. Oh, Dark Matter works like it does in Cold Steel, which is nice. That's good to hear. Another crit, which I might just give to Randy. I gotta get rid of you guys, but honestly, the big one's more worrisome. I could let them, like, hang out for a bit. I'm also not going to steal that crit. I'm just going to keep Randy's CP. We don't even need Crimson Gale. Plus, I'd only be able to hit either the big one or the small ones. Die. Move down. That did a lot of damage. More of that, please. I mean, Cold Steel kind of spoiled me first. I don't think... You didn't spoil that, did you? I already knew it was going to be an AoE in Cold Steel. I just didn't know when it became an AoE, because again, I know in Sky it's a single target. But I guess I technically spoiled myself, because I played Cold Steel and knew it was AoE. Like I always say... Obviously, I'd rather no spoilers at all, but if a spoiler's gonna get out, I'd rather it be a gameplay one than a story one. I can like if a gameplay one gets out, it's like I never really make too much of a fuss about it. Die. Actually, Randy might just end up killing. You're probably gonna self-destruct. So I should heal Randy. Oh, you know what? That actually sounds familiar. You did say something about the Zero or Crossbow or Zero or Azure during the Sky 3 playthrough. That does sound kind of familiar, actually. Oh my word, that did so much. It only hit Lloyd, though. Randy was out of range of it, but Lloyd would have still been in range of it. Lloyd, just honestly, don't even bother walking up to them. Just, like, hit him from here. And then you should Salamander. Wait, I can't. Oh, because I'm too far. This is still better than nothing. 54. I guess you can heal Void, even though we're like almost done with the fight. Bum bum. You are machines, aka Eureka Lightning. That's what FF10 taught me. Hey. Battlescope and U material. Still haven't used that U material. I should get on that. Wait, I should go back and heal. That boss wasn't so bad. Especially with the fact that they like short-circuited and damaged themselves a lot. Tio dying there was purely because I was on autopilot for like the first 2 minutes. There's music playing. Must be someone inside. Control Terminal 8 should be right past this door. Does that mean Yin and the hacker are waiting for us in there? Potentially. It's possible. Let's take a closer look. Be on your guard, everyone. We don't know what Yin's planning. Right. Peer inside. Peer inside? Oh, it's the hacker kid! Next up, how about I earn a little bit of pocket change? What do we got here? First up, the specs on the new Rhyme Company train. Neat. What's this? Specs on the new Vern Company sports car? Whoa, ZCF is developing a brand new model of airship liners. Between this and the orbital gear, they're not missing a beat. I know what that is. Is that? I can't imagine he would be Yin. Hey, no, underestimate no one, even a child. Who the heck is this kid? I should have known. Yin sure was generous with this ginormous Argem crystal. Heck, this might even fetch me 10,000 Mira. Heh, I'll go exchange this at 9 volleys sometime soon. Or sometime tomorrow. Maybe that'll be enough for me to get those parts from that word. Still, Yin really likes to ask for the impossible. I was able to send the orb mail, but I doubt anyone could trace it back to me. Oh, what am I saying? No one in Zemeria is capable of tracing down the great Jona. Is that so? Who's there? I think it's safe to say we found our hacker. What the hell? He really is just a kid. Who are you people? Wait, are you that SSS Yin was talking about? Yep, nice to meet you. So Yin's an acquaintance of yours then? What? This can't be happening. Some dumb cots were able to track down a genius like myself. You're the same as ever, Jona Sacred. Tio Plato? What are you doing here? I could ask you the same question. I certainly didn't expect to find a runaway from the Foundation living in what amounts to a sewer. You know this kid? We both worked in the same Epstein Foundation research lab. We specialized in different fields, so we didn't know each other especially well. Damn it, of course. I forgot you could trace the orb mail if you used that stupid system of yours. Aw, oh, man, if I knew Tio frickin' Plato was here, I would have been more careful. Careless as always, Jona. I assume you're aware of just how much your mischief has cost the Foundation. Shut up, I don't want to hear it. What exactly does this kid do? Did this kid do? At a young age, Jona undertook special training as a systems engineer at one of the Foundation's research labs. During one of his foul pranks, he managed to ruin an important experiment, from which the Foundation suffered heavy losses. Then, unhappy that the others were rightfully angry at him, he packed up and ran away. Are you serious? For some strange reason, that story doesn't surprise me. She's just as big of a brat as she looks, so he's just as big of a brat as he looks, huh? Damn it, quit slandering my good name. You aren't planning on ratting me out to the Foundation, are you? If you do, I'll post all your most embarrassing secrets all over the net. Oh, you better think about this, Tio. You're welcome to try. I bet you Tio's gonna be like, I don't have any embarrassing secrets, loser. To my knowledge, I don't have any embarrassing secrets for you to post in the first place. Ha! Even if I did, there's no chance the likes of you will be able to discover them. Not to mention, I could effortlessly find and eradicate anything you might post about me. Curse you. Looks like Tio's out to step ahead of you at every turn, kid. So your name's Jona, right? Why in the world do you hold up here? He's a hacker. Shut up, I have no obligation to tell you anything. Jona, answer him. We managed to trace you to this dump, so you have already lost. Ugh, fine. Right now I'm working as an informant in Crossbow State. Informant? Whoa now, can't say a job like that suits a kid like yourself. Nowadays, being an informant has nothing to do with age. Anyway, I've built up quite a few contacts in Crossbow. I got info from Arabonia, Calvard, Libero, Remiferia, Lamont State, Arteria, you name it. On top of that, I got insiders in a ton of companies across the area. All thanks to the power and greatness of the Orbital Network. Since securities on the net is so weak, all that delicious info is mine for the taking. Unbelievable. That has to be legal, right? Or illegal, right? Unfortunately not. Due to the Orbital Network still being in its experimental phase, there are currently no laws criminalizing the act of hacking. But I imagine it's only a matter of time. Crossbow's been pretty laid back about this kind of stuff. After I got fed up with that Foundation lab, I set up a shop here as an informant. I get tons of regulars and I'm making bank. Good grief, you really think you got the world in the palm of your hand, don't you? Then again, you seemed as if you were unaware of my temporary transfer to the police. Some informant you are. Give me a break, Blotto. It's not like I know every crook and cranny of Crossbow yet, or nook and cranny. Besides, Kitty keeps me busy as it is. Kitty? Shut up, I didn't say anything. Wait, there's no way. You aren't Kitty, are you? When did you arrive in Crossbow? I don't understand the question, but I transferred to Crossbow around 2 months ago. That's a relief. I guess your hacking style is different from Kitty's anyway. Not quite sure what that was about, but it's about time you answered my question. What's your relationship with Yin? You admitted to sending the orbital mail earlier. Why did you do it? Whatever. Here, take it. A silver card. The doors have been opened. I summoned you to challenge me at the Tower of the Stars and hear my wish. No way. A message from Yin? A request too, apparently. I was told to send the orb mail to the SSS, then give you that card if you made it here. Still, I can't believe you were actually able to find me. So that's how it is. You must have met Yin more than once then, yeah? Yep, he's one of my regular customers. Every so often, he stops by to buy all sorts of info from me. Oh, this is the first time he's asked for something as strange as this. So Yin's been here before? Can you give us a description of him? Kinda. He always wears black and covers his face with a mask. Not very helpful, I know. But from what I understand, he's some crazy assassin from Calvard's eastern quarter. How sick is that? So cool. Cool? Eesh. Anyone ever tell you you need better role models, kid? Regardless, Yin seems to be inviting us to meet him at the tower. Based on the letter, I can only assume that there's something he'd like to discuss. Looks that way, doesn't it? Don't know what business he has with you guys, but I know he's trying to test you. Who does this guy think he is? He ain't your average criminal, that's for sure. What exactly is this Tower of the Stars he mentioned? Is this some kind of metaphor? The Tower of the Stars. Something about it sounds familiar. Hold on a second. Maybe you're referring to Stargazer's Tower, you know, on the southern outskirts of Crossbow. Oh, that's right. It's that tower from the Middle Ages that we saw near Ursula Road. Why the hell did he choose a place like that for our rendezvous? I don't know, but it's our only lead. At this point, all we can do is go there and investigate. Yeah, I agree. Let's head out there once we're ready. We can get there from the south exit. That's all fine and good, but we still got a problem here. What are we gonna do with this kid? Hey now, you don't need me for anything else, right? Listen, Jona, the Geofriend is official Crossbow City property. This is trespassing. Well, excuse me for making good use of some space that would just fill up with dust otherwise. Besides, there's no law saying you can't use the Geofriend for personal reasons, is there? There might be. You're just splitting hairs now. Isn't living in a place like this dangerous, Yona? There are monsters wandering about, and don't get me started on your diet. Indeed, it's nothing but pizza boxes as far as the eye can see. What kind of pizza? What kind of pizza are we talking? So what is that like? Is that like next to the box? Is that like supposed to be like a hot sauce or something? Are you actually having someone deliver them all the way down here? Hey, yeah, excuse me. I want to order a pizza. Oh, where do I deliver that to? Yeah. Go to the basement of the biggest city of one of the biggest cities in Zamaria, and like past all these monsters through all these like valves and bridges. You'll see a door. Like that's where the address is. Of course not. I'm not stupid. I just have them delivered outside the Geo front door. Ah, yeah, it's very smart. What about, like, the monsters? I guess you just, like, I guess the monsters are, like, your friends or whatever? They just accept you? There's a ventilation duct near here that leads right to the entrance, so it works out. See, that's my secret traveling through here safely. This guy's a lost cause, a true shut-in through and through. Ah, like Futaba. I won't play Persona 5 again. Well, we're busy with our investigation, so we'll overlook this for now. Try not to overstep any bounds, okay? Don't do anything too dangerous. You can make a lot of enemies in this line of work. Yes, please be careful. I'm shaking in my boots. Still, if there's info you need to get your hands on, you know who to call. I don't come cheap, though. I doubt rookie police officers like you guys could afford my services, honestly. Yona. Don't worry, Lloyd. If worst comes to worst, I could simply hack this entire place and find us the necessary information. Hey. I'm being told to talk to the pizza box, so let's see what happens. The pizza lies on a cluttered table. Geez, I bet his diet consists of 90% pizza. Still, I'm unsure we can whip up something like this with the right ingredients. Oh, you learned the melted cheese pizza, okay. I guess I can take this back to Crossbow? Oh no. What a character. I am here now. Did I just go back to the entrance? Yeah, I'm back, I think I'm back to the entrance here. Good little shortcut. Now I see how Yona gets his pizza delivery. Still can't believe he's living in a place like that. Honestly, I don't think we should just leave him down there. Right, he looked young enough to still be attending Sunday school. How old is he, Tio? I believe he's 13 years old. That would make him a year, yeah, okay, a year younger than you. It'd be best if the Foundation took him back under their care. But you mentioned he caused him a heavy loss, so maybe they wouldn't be the best ones to contact. Man, I say leave the kid alone. Seemed like he could have taken care of himself well enough. Yona may be a prodigy when it comes to the orbital network. However, because of his overinflated ego, even I, someone who specializes in a different field entirely, am able to seize him on his mistakes. You're worried about him, aren't you? Well, let's just keep an eye on him for now. It'd be wise for us to pay him a visit every once in a while. Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. Anyway, what should we do about Yin? Sounds like he's waiting for us at Stargazer's Tower. Our destination is the tower we saw from Ursula Road. How exactly do we get there, though? Be sure there's a side road off the highway that leads into the forest. Should be right past that. Indeed. At any rate, we should double check our supplies before we get going. Right, we can't ignore the possibility this is an elaborate trap. Let's prepare for the worst before we set off. Good call. I want to go check our equipment and our orbment setup. Hello. No new weapons. But I do want to go to the orbment shop. I don't have a shield too. Although I'm very limited on water. Give me a shield too. I just want to have one of everything. Well, I feel like before I do this, I should look at slots. I upgraded that one. Did I ever... Oh yeah, Libra Gem was one of those, like, level 2 quartz already. Give Tio a slot and give Ellie a slot. Give Randy a slot, and then give Lloyd a slot. Okay, I also want to give Lloyd an attack 2. Give him on a fire to do that. Oh, we have effort here. Which I already have one on Tio. Intimidation. Enemies more likely to run away on the field. This is 3 fire, and that's like 2 fire? It's 2 fire? Lorelei. Like from Tales of the Abyss. This has to be a wind. Actually... if you don't mind. Chaos Brand and Galleon Tower. Sure. I'll give you Intimidation. And he has an attack 2 already. Give you a defense 2. Now, I'll probably just give you this Impede. Yeah.